XRP is on the brink of a major breakout of this bull flag on the 4-daily time frame. In today's video, we're going to be breaking down a few of these charts, going through some technical analysis, some indicators that are popping off. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe. Let's get stuck into it. So we're on the 4-daily, and it seems that XRP has been forming this bull flag for some time now. As you can see in the picture to the right here, this is a textbook bull flag, so to speak. We have touch points on the upper trend line and touch points on our bottom trend line, and you can see that price has just been consolidating in this area, forming a bull flag. Now, the technical target for this bull flag is from the distance of where the uptrend started, this flagpole to the high, and then we put it at the breakout point, and that's given us a target of $18. We are on the cusp of breaking out of that channel. Today, we have seen a major move in the market. Well, I say major, it's about 12-13%, which we all know is relative. If we're talking stock market, then that's a huge move. If we're talking crypto, then that's just another day in the market. So this is a very, very bullish chart. This is on a higher time frame, and this is the move that we are waiting for. If we break out of this upper trend line, confirm it as support, then technically the target for that would be $18 based off this pattern playing out. Now let's move on to another chart and see what XRP is doing. So here we have XRP on the 3-daily, and at the bottom we've got our MACD, which is our moving average convergence divergence. And what you need to know about this indicator is when you have these MACD crosses at the bottom where the blue line crosses above the orange line, that's when you have a bullish swing to the upside. And you can see that we have rising green bars, and I've been talking about this MACD for some time now in my previous videos. I've been saying that there is a swing, there is a shift in momentum in the market. And what that means is that there are more buyers than there are sellers in the market. What that causes is violent moves like this. This low that we've seen back here coincided really with the lows of the MACD, because we started to turn pale red on that low. And that is a warning shot, that is an early warning shot that momentum to the downside is slowing down and is starting to increase to the upside. And that's why we've seen this violent move now to our $2.50 essentially, and just above that we've poked our head just under 265, which is great to see for XRP. Now, what I also have on this chart is this CM Ultimate MA MTF. Now, you can find this on your TradingView account. You can just type in CM underscore, and you have quite a few of them here, but this one here, MTF V2, pop it in your chart, stick it on the 3-daily, and you can see that we have now just flipped this color green, which is obviously bullish. The last time that we did this was at this point here, back in November, where we saw a 500% move. We've been expecting this swing to the upside. We've been expecting this shift in momentum on a larger time frame. And that's what we're seeing play out in real time. If this continues to curve to the upside, and it will do so so long as we remain above this line, then ultimately we'll be playing out some major moves, especially on these higher time frames, because if I just show you on the 4-daily, we have confirmed this bullish MACD cross, and we're seeing volume stepping in. What is beautiful about this is that we haven't even got a curvature up just yet on the 4-daily, which is telling me that this move, when it does actually curl up, it's going to be a violent, strong move, because the MACD is indicating that there is so much room to the upside here. We still have all of this to play with, and that's just going to be reflected in the price action over the coming weeks, months, and so on. So this is a wildly bullish case for XRP, and I'm expecting higher prices in the short and medium term. Let's jump into this chart, which I've been tracking for some time. I mentioned that once we get above this 382 level, which we struggled on numerous times, and you can see that right here, we struggled to cross over it, and that was a couple of times where we were flirting with this 382 level. Once we just blasted through it, we actually confirmed it as support with this candle here. And then we just, as I said, we were going to work our way through resistance. We had resistance here, as well as back here when we were trying to reach our all-time high. So we've had multiple points of resistance and we've just flown through it. Now, you know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say that ideally we want to now confirm this 0.5 as support before making our way up to this 618 level. Once we do that, once we confirm that as support, break through the 618, then we are ultimately opening up prices to the upside. And we're looking at $4.50, $6 and beyond. Of course, we still have this large bull flag playing out. Once we do break out and confirm this flag as support, then we'll start to see aggressive moves in the market. So let's just jump back onto this chart quickly before I wrap up this video. So you can see I've drawn these arrows on the chart. The red arrow to indicate a downtrend and our green arrow to indicate the uptrend that we're in. On top of that, you've got the yellow semicircle to show where our low formed. And I want you to imagine what this is actually signifying. This is showing us that there is a shift in trend. And this is also supported by the idea that, and this is on the daily here, that this green line is now flipped. It's no longer red, which is showing us that there is a shift in the trend. According to higher time frame indicators, we're now entering a bullish trend, an uptrend. And you hear the saying, a trend is your friend until the end. I believe that this downtrend that we have been experiencing for the past few months now has been confirmed as a low, and that low was 1.6. So this is not financial advice, and all of this is just for educational and entertainment purposes only. However, I am expecting prices to the upside, and I am expecting aggressive prices. We're talking $9, $10 and beyond. In the short, medium term, I think that we're going to be expecting a larger move playing out over the couple of months. So I hope you enjoyed the video today. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button, and I'll see you in the next one.